coming back from injury, coming back from surgery. I've got a couple questions this past month in regards to infielders, why they're cutting the ball, you know, throwing across the diamond after having Tommy John. This bird's killing me. But I have this theory, hands and the feet. Hand tempo matches the feet tempo, okay? So, to elaborate a little bit more on that, the timing and the tempo and the pace and the rhythm of your hands and essentially your lead foot are extremely, extremely valuable, okay? Because a lot of times when guys come back from injury, their tempo's all out of whack just because of lack of reps, right? And a long period of not throwing. So what we see is oftentimes the hand or the throwing arm is on a different tempo than the lead foot anchoring down. So just to give you context in regards to like cutting the ball, I believe there's probably multiple variables to why someone would cut the ball. It's not just one thing all the time, but I think with this type of dynamic, what happens is their foot anchors into the ground at a certain time in which the hand is just not ready to deliver in its slot. So what you'll see is instead of one fluid, you hear the word like fluidity, of one fluid motion of like boom, foot anchoring down and the hand like up, ready to fire into that slot, to have that timing to be effortless and explode out of the hand. So what you'll start seeing is sometimes when that foot anchors down, the hand's down here, sometimes it's early, so the trunk initiates rotation early, and that tempo is just thrown off, okay? So that's, again, I've done a couple analysis on infielders, and I've seen that a lot in regards to just the tempo of the hands and the tempo of the feet are just not on the same page, which is obviously easy to say. It's another thing to do. So for the guys coming back from injury, the biggest thing I would encourage you guys with is just, one, I would say don't panic, just because I think over time, the more reps you get, the more that your body's going to be accustomed to tempo, and it's going to be just one of those things that you just need to hammer reps. And, you know, I've gone through the surgery process. I've gone through being out of the game, not throwing a baseball for a long period of time. When I got back, everything felt freaking like I was throwing left-handed. I get it. Things are just kind of out of whack sometimes. But another encouragement I would give you guys, and I know this is going to be a little bit weird, but train and throw in tempo. So a lot of times with my clients that, you know, are cutting the ball, I'll have them like intentionally move their feet and like move their hands and then go into a throw. Like I have like a foot rhythm throw variation where they're moving, and then they go into their throw. So what you have, again, I know it looks weird, but like what you have is just constant rhythm. And I believe that the body is extremely knowledgeable in terms of how to organize itself. So if you give it like this rhythm and this tempo in the initial kind of starting point of your throw, I just think it's going to naturally over time get into those powerful positions that you need to get into. So it's the same thing when you're fielding a ground ball, right? Field a ground ball, you got a little feet tempo, maybe a little glove tap, give you some rhythm, and then boom. Because like I said, I think the guys that are cutting it over and over again are just the feet tempo is maybe drastically higher than the hand. A lot of times too with guys coming back from injury is you'll see that they want to baby the arm, right? Because they just had surgery. So they want to baby the arm. Even subconsciously they think about babying the arm, and it'll be moving at a drastically lower tempo than the feet. So the feet are like in a position where the hand's like been, you know, dragging behind, and then when you try to get into that slot, that the arm is like, oh dude, we're not even close to being ready. So then it has to rush, and you're just not getting your fingers behind the baseball, you're getting them to the side because you're having to rush into that slot and force that acceleration of your hand. So that's what I see. I just wanted to do a quick video on that just because I've been getting a lot of questions regarding that. And this could also apply to guys that are just cutting the ball in general. I do believe that the cutting of the baseball means the timing of which you're anchoring down, the timing of your throwing hand, and the timing of your lead foot, they're just not matched up. And you just need to figure out ways to train in tempo and to get consistent tempo with both those components. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it can help someone. See ya.